Tim, how did you guys make MagSafe for iPhone? I mean, look, I love magnets as much as the next former Apple Store employee, but like, I really love MagSafe. Hopefully, if you have an iPhone 12 or newer, you also love MagSafe. And if you do, boy howdy, have you clicked on the right Canadian's video. Get it? 'Cause I'm Canadian, huh? MagSafe for iPhone is a magical system where you can magnetically attach various accessories to your iPhone 12 or newer and essentially give it an adorable little backpack. I have several accessories that I've personally bought and used that I want to share with you. If anything catches your interest, links for everything is in the video's description. I have tried many MagSafe charging stands to finally find the one that best meets my needs. The Belkin Boost Charge Pro 3-in-1 wireless charger, what I affectionately call the tree charger, is pricey but fantastic. It features 15-watt charging via MagSafe, fast charging for Apple Watch, and it has a wireless charger for AirPods at the base. Plus, I love how the iPhone and Apple Watch are raised, making it perfect for standby and nightstand modes, which is why I use it on my nightstand. It also comes in black or white. The only funny thing about this is that my Apple Watch Ultra tilts a little bit because it's too heavy compared to the regular Apple Watch. If you prefer a flat charging station, Belkin also has the Boost Charge Pro 3-in-1 wireless charging pad, which has the same charging output as the tree charger, but it's flat. So there's that. It also comes in black or white. Ugreen is a brand that I've become quite fond of over the years, and I have found their 100-watt USB-C charger with a 15-watt MagSafe charging stand a great option for my studio. It's made of space gray aluminum, so it's great for fighting off home invaders as well as charging your iPhone. It also has 2 USB-C charging ports and a single USB-A port. Great for charging my other devices while at my desk. Finally for this section is the Pentino 3-in-1 magnetic wireless charger. While this is not an official MagSafe charger, only yielding 10 watts of charging for your iPhone, I love how the flat charging pads can actually unfold, raising the iPhone and placing the Apple Watch upright. Being someone who prefers charging stands rather than pads, I've opted to use this guy as my travel charger since it's so compact. One of my favorite macOS features that I started using this year is Continuity Camera. Continuity Camera allows you to use your iPhone as your Mac's webcam, and frankly, I don't think there's a better webcam on the market except for using a dedicated DSLR. If you'd like me to do a full video on Continuity Camera and its settings, let me know in the comments. When Continuity Camera was first unveiled, Belkin came out with 2 MagSafe mounts. One for external Apple monitors like the Studio Display and Pro Display XDR, and another one for Mac laptops. I bought both of them, because why wouldn't I? And while they're expensive, they are great. However, I recently noticed that a brand called Satoshi offers low-cost aluminum alternatives on Amazon. Interesting in mounting your iPhone in your car? Do away with those annoying vent clips and switch to MagSafe. Belkin offers a MagSafe Vent Mount Pro and Boost Charge Pro wireless car charger for a non-charging and charging option respectively on Apple's website. These are great options for most cars as they can mount to a car's air vents. If you drive a Ford Mach-E Mustang or a Tesla, as I do, you might want to try the Spigen One Tap. This MagSafe mount is designed to adhere seamlessly to your car's display, and it also comes in a charging and non-charging option. While working on this video, I discovered that Spigen also has an Away Travel Essentials and in-flight airplane mount. These names are terrible. That can stand on its own or unfold to attach to an airplane seat tray. I've personally never tried this accessory, but I might grab it for my next trip and see if I use it. The designers of this accessory was also thoughtful enough to include a hole for a carabiner to attach to your bag. If you're a frequent gym goer, unlike me, or have a home spin bike, then the Belkin fitness mount might be worth your fancy. This accessory's mounting strap can wrap around handles for a secure fit, allowing you to watch your favorite fitness class, catch up on your favorite shows, or respond to emails via dictation, which I surprisingly often do. The Belkin fitness mount is also magnetic, so it can attach to lifting bars or other magnetic surfaces at the gym. When it comes to MagSafe batteries, I surprisingly love my Apple MagSafe battery pack. I initially bought a third-party one from ESG, which was fine, but it was massive. So on my first day to a trip to the United States, I actually went to the nearest Apple store and bought the Apple MagSafe battery pack because despite the battery being smaller, the size was actually far more pleasant in my hand. And the extra 40 to 60% the battery pack provided was enough to get me through the days that I needed it. I also appreciate how the pack appears in the battery widget on my iPhone. Sadly, it's no longer available for sale anymore, but there are some solid, better priced alternatives like from ESG and Anchor. Another sad discontinuation from Apple was the company's use of leather. While I recognize it's better for both the animals and the planet, fine woven isn't awesome either. I've had 2 of Apple's leather MagSafe wallets and I still use them regularly. In fact, I intend to make a video in the future on how Apple replaced my wallet. I'm sure we've all seen the less than stellar reporting on the fine woven cases, and I've been less than impressed with the fine woven Apple Watch strap that I bought. Regardless, Apple's fine woven MagSafe wallets does support 3 cards and supports Find My alerts for when the wallet detaches from your phone. If you want to consider an alternative, Spygen makes a seemingly nice MagSafe wallet as part of their MagFit series, which can hold 2, 3, or 6 cards, and one even has a stand. Tell me now, does anyone use a PopSocket anymore? That's a mute question, because my mother does. Shame. 3 Christmases ago, I bought her a MagSafe PopSocket, and then the year after, I bought her a MagSafe PopSocket with an included MagSafe wallet. Despite possible concerns about whether the magnet would actually hold up very well, it does. And that's true for all the accessories in this video. What I appreciate about a MagSafe PopSocket, and the same is true for MagSafe wallets, is that you can have it attach when you need it and then easily remove it when you want to use another accessory, like a battery, car mount, or to charge. Something that isn't true with previous PopSockets or wallets, which you would have to permanently adhere to your iPhone to use, permanently eliminating the use of other accessories. That's a huge use benefit of using MagSafe. The ease of swapping accessories as you need them throughout the day. I can charge my iPhone overnight with my Belkin tree charger, having nothing on during the morning, appreciating the lightness. Add the wallet when I leave my house, use the car mount while I'm driving, then utilize the continuity mount for my meeting, throw in the battery when I need to top up while I get through the rest of my day, and use the fitness mount while working out, all thanks to a little circle of magnets. Are there any MagSafe accessories that I didn't cover but you love? If so, let me know in the comments so I can rack up my credit card even more. Who doesn't love crippling credit card debt? Make sure to subscribe or risk your Amazon package getting lost in the mail. If you have any accessories I called out, leave a like. Have an awesome week, and I'll see you again soon.